welcome back. On? Okay. Hello, welcome back to my channel, earthstartribrid. I am your host, earthstartribrid. So we're going to do a four-way thing here going on. We have Hayden Panettiere. I was so shocked to hear that. I was like, what? No way. So I did, there was a lot of conspiracy theories going on at work. Because it had something to do with her memoir, and then there's something about an overdose. I mean, like, it was a little weird. Now, I did ask earlier exactly if, like, her death was suicidal, homicidal, or just, natural in any way. Now, it did say that it was natural. Like, it's just something that was like a medical anomaly. And I do understand that her brother had something that was like that. Something along those lines. So her brother also passed away a few years back. So, yeah. Show me yes. Show me no, please. Am I speaking to the All High Almighty? Am I speaking to Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with Hayden Panettiere? Am I speaking with anyone else other than the three of you? Okay, everybody remember to wait your turn. Okay, so we're going to start with Hayden first. All right, so do you want me to use my Scrabble letters first? Or do you want me to use my deck? Okay. I heard I like your deck. So, okay, cool. Okay. All right, so just to clarify, was your death suicidal? Was it an accidental overdose? Was it homicidal? Okay. Was it a natural medical anomaly? Yes. It was something that naturally happened. All right. So we're going to get into it a little bit more. First, we're going to get into exactly what happened with your death. And then we can go into if you want to give out any messages to your family. Because her birth was sudden. That was crazy. I'm just like, we should know about that. She didn't die. There's no way in hell she died. Well, like, because the internet being blind and shit. So I was like, oh my goodness. And then I looked, and sure enough, it was like headline news. It was just like, oh, that's fucking crazy. But for people to assume that it was a drug overdose, like they didn't even give the medical. It takes a while for that stuff to come back. Like you're not going to know that fast. And it doesn't matter if she had any medical pills around at all. That doesn't mean that she overdosed on them. It just means that she probably took something or something. So, but from what I was getting, that it wasn't homicidal, it wasn't suicidal, it wasn't an accidental. It was something that was natural and a medical anomaly. That's what I was getting with when I was asking questions. We're going to clarify more with the cards. Okay. Miss Hayden Panettiere. If I'm butchering your last name, I apologize. Okay, so what happened with your how did you die? How did you die? How did you die? Suddenly a wrecking ball? Came in like a wrecking ball, Earth Angel, at the time. All right, guys. My condolences to the family. Nobody should ever have to bury their children. Chaos, destruction. How did you die? How did you die? Can you clarify wrecking ball? Anxiety? Maybe she was taking anxiety meds? Emerging from underwater into the air. So, okay, I'm feeling like there was a heaviness in her chest because his hands are right over his heart, and that's kind of like Like if you went like this. So I'm getting something, there was something heavy in the chest area. What else? Is it seeing you trying to get to the surface? What else would work involved? It's giving me like a burning sensation. Maybe she started feeling really hot. It looks like this happened at night. Because this happened, yeah, so this happened at nighttime. She could have been feeling really hot. She could have woken up. Slow and steady. Clarify slow and steady, please. Parental figures. I mean, she was a parent, right? Slow and steady and parental figure, please. How did you die? Parental figure, slow and steady. The dreamer. Either she was asleep when it happened, like she was asleep, or she was sleeping and she woke up and it felt like she felt hot, or maybe like she felt like there was something heavy on her. It's giving me it came out of nowhere because like I do get puppet master, but I feel like with this right here, she's like minding her business, somebody's coming up out of nowhere to hit her. So whatever this was, hit her out of nowhere. What else about the wrecking ball? Fallen twin. I mean, yes, we know that. Yeah, but how did you die? What killed you? What exactly killed you? The heart. Look at that. The heart. So, I mean, yes, this says chlamydia. I don't think that's the case, but what I'm getting here is probably the fever, the burning, because it said this right here, the fire, so something in the chest, something like a burning sensation in that chest. Maybe some like abdominal pain, but I'm not getting like the whole thing here. I mean, hopefully that wasn't the case. That's not what ended up causing this. But what I'm getting more is like the fever, the burning, and the pain. It probably woke her up. It either woke her up just and it instantly happened, or it happened while she was sleeping. It definitely happened at nighttime. So, but I'm like, but what killed you? And this is what came out: the heart. Can you give me a little bit on this Earth Angel? Okay. So right now, okay. So I feel like with this, she's this is her going into her test. Okay. No, this is how she killed you. Okay. So it's giving me chaos and destruction. Again, with the Earth Angel, the the Earth is around her heart area, and then with this oppression and tyranny, this is giving me like pressure. Give me something for destruction, chaos. What is this? What is this? What do you mean, group, gang, a clan, coven? What do you mean? What? More, please. West, Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Show me yes. Show me no, please. Am I able to channel Hayden Panettiere? Am I able to channel her specifically? Yes. Okay. Like, what was it that killed her with it? No, it's just whatever. Like, it's the burning sensation and the abdominal pain. And abdominal, I mean, like the abdomen, like the whole abdomen itself. It has something to do with the heart. Is this when the heart attack, or it could have been a heart attack, or something with the heart happened, right? And this is when she transitioned. Is this where she's taking her test? Is she in ambulance? No, she's in Trachtenberg. Okay. We'll get into that in a moment. Okay, so what are you trying to say with this? Because this is crazy. Show me yes. Show me no. Was Hayden's death accidental? Was Hayden's death natural? Was it a homicide? Was it a suicide? No. Then what the hell is this? What is this? The hell is this? I had to double. I'm like, we just got somewhere really crazy. Was she a sacrifice of some sort? The perfect mistress. Maybe. That will be her memoir. Why did we come out of that? We was running out of time. Yeah, double vision. Oh my god, are you serious? Dude, she was sacrificed. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Yes, it was in something natural. Okay. All right. She was sacrificed, but not in the way you guys said. Okay. Not on a physical 3D level. This was a spiritual level. This is that gang covenant. I do believe she was talking about that memoir. This has something to do with the memoir. What else about this? Okay. She was sacrificed. What the hell is this? What are you trying to say? What do you mean? It's looking like, okay, so everything is looking like normal, but there's something here. Like, what are you trying to tell me now? What are you trying to tell me over here? Because this is the second time that card's come out. We got chlamydia over here. I mean, she might have had chlamydia. Hold on a second. Let me double check. Did Hayden have chlamydia? Yeah. Okay, chlamydia. It's saying yes, but we'll see what comes. That's wild. Yeah. I don't know if that's just something she just had or if it has anything to do with it. It's out here. All right, what are you trying to tell me with this chaos destruction and all this other stuff? What are you trying to say? Short and sweet, please. Receiving the unknown. Okay, yeah. She was sacrificed, y'all. This has something to do with the memoir. Unknown dangers. Wait, yeah, wait, unknown dangers. High priestess. There was a king of coins, so somebody paid. Yeah, so somebody paid that to happen. Somebody paid for that to happen. People think that this shit's a joke or it's not real. That's not true. It doesn't matter what you believe, as long as the person who's doing it believes in it, and somebody who's in lower vibrational energy is going to be more susceptible to it. It doesn't matter how low in the vibrational spectrum that you're in, if you're in that area and unaware of manipulations, then it's very easy susceptible to this type of shit. This definitely. Breakfast spending on perfumes, flowers, and maybe smoking. Breakfast spending. Right. So somebody paid somebody to do something, and it wasn't something on the like it wasn't something on the 3D route. Was Hayden murdered on a 3D round? Was she murdered on a 5D round? Yes. So they sacrificed her. That's wild. It's gonna come up on her medical stuff. Like they might find that she did have some type of chlamydia, possibly, or some type, maybe, possibly. We'll see. But something about her heart. And this is giving me somebody's been cut off. Like now, like it's giving me hanging the meat up dry. And then for reckless spending, literally bribery came out. So somebody bribed a high priestess to do some dark magic. So 3D wise, she was not murdered. 5D wise, she was murdered. And when I say 5D wise, I mean somebody paid for some type of death magic to happen to her because of her memoir. Fizzle out, burn out. How? Spiritual gangsters by spirituality. Spiritual gangster. They bribed a spiritual gangster to snuff her out. And again, it's not something that happened 3D wise. This is a 5D. murder. Somebody could be an Eastern Star, possibly. Or the sun coming up. We got Elder. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, 60 plus. Fumble. Fumble lovers. 2 people. Frozen heart. Give me the 6-foot wet race. Somebody's looking for standard hand, bodybuilder, or like, what do you call it again? Healer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to out this bitch. Okay. So, no, everything 3D wise is going to look very much normal, like it's just something that happened accidentally, blah, blah, blah. But this was actually a 5D assassination. All right? Take it as you resonate, take it as you will, okay? It is what it is. I really don't care. But this is what's coming out, that somebody had paid to have some work done on her to cause her death. But it wasn't something that was done in the 3D. It was something that was done in the 5D. This was straight up a spiritual assassination. Give me something on this practitioner, this person who was hired to do some spell work on Hayden to cause her. This is fucking wild. My son starts school tomorrow. Oh my goodness. 2nd grade. Give me something on this practitioner that was hired to do this. You mess with. It works with the lower school. Okay, what else about this practitioner? Could either be an air, a water sign, or probably okay, so this person does this type of stuff for a living. Like, this is what they do. This is a very mature spiritualist that deals with the dark arts, basically. Okay, what more about this person? A player, could be male. What else? A wealthy male at that. This is a healer, but in reverse. So, I mean, obviously, with a healer in reverse, it's not somebody who gives life, but takes life. Okay, so actually, I'm moving that in reverse. This is somebody who takes life for a living. Divine in reverse, I'm being told to leave it, so this is not a divine person. All right, I need more. I need something that's going to give me some dirt. I need some dirt on this. Weakness, lack of motivation, illness, feeling overpowered. See, what I'm getting with the overpowered is the fact that you have a little cosmic power. And I'm like, yeah, well, now you're just mentioning that because I'm here now. I'm exposing your ass, and I'm calling judgment on you. Yep. Social order, harmony, community. Yeah, I'm calling judgment. I'm calling judgment on this person. Yeah, voodoo in reverse. Exactly, bitch. That shit ain't gonna work on me. Send all that shit back, return the sender immediately after you. Okay. I mean, like, listen, I'm calling judgment on this guy, girl, whoever the fuck I'm guessing it's a guy. But I'm calling judgment and that, yeah, this is not happening. Okay. Yeah, heaven in reverse. Savings, money, power moment. Yeah. This person's gonna end up losing a lot of money. This person's gonna get illnesses. We'll start new shit, won't be no shit. All right, give me some signs of the practitioner, please. Sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, whatever. The strongest energy regarding the sign of this practitioner, please. That's Scorpio. We got life path 7. The second and fourth house could be Taurus or Cancer. The 12th house can either be Aquarius or Pisces. This house could be in Leo, but this person we're going to clarify that here in a minute. What else? Any earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Can you clarify the 5th house, please? Yeah, so this person specifically alters the chemistry, either of their self or something that involves their love life or creativity, fertility. I mean, with creativity, she did just make a memoir. Self-expression, drama. This is the type of person that alters that type of thing. 7 could be significant. They could be a life path 7. Scorpio is significant. Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini. Cancer, Taurus. And the fact that winter was on the bottom of the deck with the earth signs, that's basically done. Winter is about this. Everything dies during the winter time. Okay. What can you give me in regards to the karma of this practitioner? Now that judgment has been called on this person that's illuminated that she had somebody do some dark shit to her, what is the karma? FBI investigation. Chakra alignment. On the bottom, FBI is on the bottom of the deck, so it could be an FBI investigation. So their chakra alignment is going to break down. They're not going to be aligned anymore. They're probably not going to be. They weren't already in alignment already because they were kind of lower entities, but they're not going to have any more connection to the lower entities are just leaving this person like that. They're talking about their surveillance here. Surveillance here. Middle age, 40 to 64. Okay, so we had elder. So somebody can be between the ages of 60 and 64. I'm about to be 40, so maybe they're fearing the fact that I'm 40 and I'm calling them out on their shit. Okay. What else was this? Yeah. Yeah, their temperature is going to be altered. Okay, Beelzebub. Something about the fall time. What about this? Forward energy. Positive. About what? It says test results positive, but about what? Frustration. What's the forward energy? Forward. Okay, yeah. Basically, 5 of coins, 5 of cups. This person's going to go, heavy depression. New world order on the bottom of this deck. Claircognizance. They're not going to have power. Their mind, yeah, they're going to be embarrassed. The fact that I'm not do anymore. Their powers are going to be taken away. Mermaid. Joy. Clarify that. Oh yeah, this is definitely giving me like that you're going to burn. Patience is a virtue. Hey, down. Thank you. What about this? Chaos, no E. They're going to start getting haunted. They're going to be bound. Yeah, the dark and unite. The dark and the light unite. That's right. Whoever sent this stuff to her, because like I said, like on the 3D realm, nobody did anything to her, but on the spiritual realm, somebody sent something to her, which caused that. And the fact that she literally just put a memoir out about like Hollywood and shit, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't fucking doubt it. But this person's going to lose their gifts. This person's going to be bad. It's going to have to deal with chaos. They're going to be losing money. They're going to be in their cups. What are we doing back here? What are you doing back here? My goodness. Everybody's just making a fuss over everything. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there was another clan or coven. Like it's a clan or coven. Knowledge. Tell me about this clan coven. Tell me about this clan or coven. Tell me about this clan or coven. Yeah, they praise the lower entities. Karmic, they have no love in their hearts, a karmic connection, scarcity, hardship, constraint. This is giving me like everything that they're doing is a necessity for them to have like these karmic connections are just a necessity for them to live. Continue out of hardships, to get gifts, whether this is like for like abundance in any way, shape, or form. These guys do sacrifices, absolutely. Somebody could scry the smoke. Kind of like how with the incense are going, something along those lines. They scry with smoke. What else? Clarify that. Cersei. Oh, honey. That would be the worst mistake you could ever make. Apparently, if they ever get wind of this, they're gonna try and get me. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So these guys completely sacrificed. So again, on the 3D level, what happened to Hayden Panettiere? Hey, yeah, come on, dog. I'm serious. Not trying to do things that make you so close. Stop it. Just sit down and relax. All right. So like I said, on a 3D level, everything's going to look like everything happened naturally. It was not an overdose. It wasn't a suicide. It wasn't an accident. It was just something that naturally happened. It has something to do with her heart. Now, I ended up getting something with chaos and destruction. I'm like, well, what the hell is that? And then it just came out like a whole bunch of dark clan coven, like secret society type of shit. Bro, I even said there must be an Eastern Star involved. Look at that. Definitely age gap. I mean, like, I did get somebody who's going to be between the ages of 60 and 64. But it could be from middle age to elderly. Okay. Oscar goes to Dopey. Tell me more about this cult coven. Like her death. They have ability. Some of them definitely have abilities. That's not like to say that they don't, but they're using them for all of the wrong reasons. They're fucked because now I see them. Danger ahead, thrill ride. Yeah, they find it fun and funny because they'll sit there and watch the TV and be like, "Oh, how sad! Oh no, how tragic!" When they know for a fact that our magic worked. Yeah, power, fury, violence. This is this cult incumbent that did that. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Intuition, yeah, the shadows, the conscious, yeah, they work in the shadows. They work in the shadows. So guess what? I'm like path number 11. I'm the master illuminator. I'm shining with a freaking spotlight from the helicopter on you bitch ass motherfuckers. So see you. I see you. I'll find you. Okay. So did they sacrifice your brother? No, your brother died for legitimate, not his fault or anybody else's fault. 5D or 3D. But Hayden, 3D wise, nothing bad happened to her other than the fact that it was natural. But on the 5D, was it natural? Now, is there anything more you want to talk about regarding your death? No. Would you like to give out any messages to your family? Yes. All right, so now we're going to do the messages to the family. to your family, what would you like to say? With messages, do you want me to use my cards? The Scrabble letters? Yes, okay. So for messages, not the cards. Scrabble letters. Sure. So what messages would you like to say regarding your family? Now, if her family ever watches this or anything like that, you may see things. You will know Hayden better than I do, okay? I'm just going to call out what I see. Some of the things might resonate with you, some of the things may not. But also keep in mind that when I'm seeing it from a different angle, you might see something else that might pop out at you, whether it's like initials for something or a restaurant that you guys used to go to, or maybe like a favorite animal or something, just anything. Just make sure you keep your eyes open and I'll keep my eyes open. All right, do you need me to pull out any more letters? No, okay. Okay, there could be up to 3 masculines. Or when did her brother pass away? Okay, so her brother, ironically, so I got masculine and 3, and I started thinking maybe 3 men are involved. No, I'm getting something about her brother and something 3. I'm like, were they 3 years apart? No, he passed away 3 years ago. February 2023, and February 19th is Aquarius, so we do have Aquarius out here. September 25th, is that a Scorpio? When's September 25th? Or September, I mean, not when, but September 25th, zodiac sign. Is that Scorpio? No, it's Libra. I mean, we got another air, I mean, we got fixed air, but it's another air. And we did get spring. I mean, spring also deals with dawn, so something about the morning. But we do have so this could be a message from both of them. Oh, okay. She's trying to let you guys know that she's with her brother. She's with Jansen. I don't have it as but it's here. Like I don't have another H either, but like she's trying to let you know that she's with her brother. They're together. I do see the color blue. Georgia might be significant for something. I do see Texas. Something about law. And something about maybe January. Maybe somebody's name is also Jean or Jan or Nan. Maybe like a Nana. I'm also seeing Junebug. Okay, no, okay. I'm getting Bug Life. She was in Bug's Life. I'm getting. Wasn't there a war or something about the bulge? Battle of the Bulge. I said in January too. Okay, Battle of the Bulge, January 25th, was the last major German offensive in Western Europe during World War II, launched by Millie Ardennes region of Belgium and Luxembourg. Germany sought to split the Allied forces. Why is this significant? I don't know. I mean, you guys know her better than I do, but I'm seeing something about Bulge, Battle of the Bulge. I don't know. Wait a minute. Was that talked about in, remember? Was that talked about in Battle in Remember the Titans? Didn't they talk about it though? What was the historical note? Okay, like this. Okay, something. Okay, so what I'm getting with the bulge here, when I put major details, something about a surprise attack. Germany launched a desperate final offense through thick forest during heavy snow and bad weather to ground Allied planes. Okay, so that is giving me that's a hidden message there. So basically, whatever this cult coven was, where it launched a desperate final offense, like spiritual offense, to end to keep her from talking. Like that was a major shut up spell if I've ever seen one. Because it was one of the bloodiest and largest battles fought by the U.S. Army, resulting in roughly 75,000 Allied casualties and up to 120,000 German. I mean, like, this could be talking about how many people they had done this to. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be up in the thousands like that, but it could possibly. But these people could have done it up to between 75 to 120 people. This is not their first time doing this. But I'm illuminating it. So, but she's trying to let you know that she's with her brother. I'm hearing con, but I don't see it. Oh, ex CEO or somebody up in leadership, somebody she doesn't deal with anymore. I mean, obviously she's not dealing with anybody right now, not to sound insensitive, but I'm something about luggage. like baggage is giving me like weight, like we need to drop this weight. So they did cemetery. I'm getting cemetery and dirt. What kind of magic did they do? What kind of magic did spiritual do to you? I mean, obviously, it's a different that's magic, but like, what kind? Like, what exactly did they do? Okay. What they do a water deity? They went, okay, they went forward with some type of water deity. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, if she actually did have chlamydia, if she has something, that could have been something they gave her to make her more susceptible. Somebody could have been sent into her to sleep with her and give her something, and that made her more susceptible to this. What else did they do? Got tolerant 2 to 4. What else did they do? What kind of magic did they do though? Like what kind? Clear? You know, they sent somebody in. They wanted to lower your defenses. Diabol, bro, magic. They did moon magic. They did moon magic. It's here. So lower entities is another water deity. What kind of magic? Clarify the magic word. Sacrifice. It's a sacrificial. They did some type of sacrificial magic. That's sideways. So it's something that took its time. Yeah, definite. Yeah, what else about this magic? So maybe a thumb and dagger of some sort was involved. They could have sacrificed the animal, maybe a turtle. A life is a life. It doesn't matter how small. But if you're going to be doing some type of death magic like this, the stronger. Yes, you can use insects, but when you use something that actually spills out blood, that will be stronger. I'm not telling you to do that, but that's basically what it is. What else about this magic? This is in reverse. So lower spirit, like lower spirits, they focus on unifying themselves with the lower spirits, basically. 6 feet under. I mean, they have strong abilities. I'm not saying that these guys don't. I mean, like hell, like these guys really do have some strong abilities. However, yeah, they were paid for it. They do it for money, and they cause deaths. What's going to happen to that now that it's being illuminated? Harvest time. Harvest time! It's time to harvest y'all motherfuckers up now. Okay? It's your turn. I just illuminated what the fuck you've been doing now, and I also said, yeah, I'm coming on judgment. They're coming for you next. And if they do see this and they try to do this to me, oh yeah. Random ass does something around, I'll tell you that. Don't start them on be none. I just send shit back. I don't do shit. That's how you end up dead or dealing with people who just want to fucking kill you. I just send it back. No, don't start no shit won't be in this shit. But I'm illuminating what you guys are doing in the shadows, and judgment is being called. Alright. Do you have any more messages you would like to get up to your family? Do you have anything else you would like to say on your death or to your family about anything? Alright, well, thank you, Miss Ian. Appreciate it. Okay, and that's at 56:47. So I'm going to do timestamp these. So for 56:47, we're going to be doing now Michelle Trachtenberg. And what's crazy is like Michelle Trachtenberg was in the same movie Ice Princess with Hayden Panettiere back when they were like, I mean, what was it, like 20-something years ago? Okay. So, Michelle Trachtenberg. Hopefully I wrote her name right. Michelle Trachtenberg. Yes. Let me know, please. Okay. Am I speaking to the All High Almighty? Am I speaking to Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with Hayden? Nope. Speaking with Michelle Trachtenberg. Yes. Okay. Would you like me to use my cards or my Scrabble letters? My cards. Okay. You want me to use my cards? Okay. Do you want to talk about your death? Or you want to talk about your death? Yes or no? No. Messages? Okay. So we're going to get out some messages she wants me to use the cards. Okay. So for Michelle Trachtenberg, make it as short and sweet and as clear cut as possible, please. What would you like to say? What would you like to say? Feeling the pressure of something? Deaths. I'm getting deaths happen in threes. I'm not getting like dark triangle. We'll see. We're going to clarify. We're going to go all the way down. And we'll clarify. Okay. So there might, okay, so this is Michelle Trachtenberg's channel reading now. So I asked what she didn't want to talk about her death, but this is something to do with what's going on with her family's life, Red's life, whichever. But you guys know her life better than I. You guys know y'all's life better than I. So you got to put it how it resonates. If it doesn't fit, it might belong to somebody else that she knows. Okay, so we get into harvest, please. Harvesting energy, harvesting somebody's beauty. Terminal, mermaid, depression turning, journey, or triad, dwarf, please. Go down. There's a lot of burnout. Again, three. Something's happening at three. Michelle, Hayden. There's going to be somebody else, probably from that movie that they all did. So, all right, rental leader. Heart rate. Dodging bullets. I think this is a warning. There's somebody else involved that's going to get hurt. There's another person that's going to. Okay. There's three sacrifices. I don't know if Michelle was one of the sacrifices because they go after what like they study what you have going on with you, whether it's your birth chart or you specifically. And if they see any weaknesses, they're going to exploit that shit, especially 5D. Show me yes. Show me no, please. Am I speaking to the All High Almighty? Am I speaking to Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with Michelle Technical? Were you murdered? Were you 5D murdered? Were you also a sacrifice? And they used your illness to do it. Got it. All right, there's one more person that's going to have this happen to. But hopefully, if they see this before it happens, it's going to let them dodge bullets. Dodging bullets. The best way to do that, spiritual bath, detox, know your health though, okay? Know your health when I'm telling you this. Like detox from social media, from stats, go active a little bit. Like just pour into yourself and not into other people. Prayer, for sure. Definitely prayer. Okay. Spiritual baths are a must as well. Saging your home, eating clean. make sure you're doing everything possible to make sure this, whatever entity they're sending out to deal with this, but this is happening in threes. There's one more person about to go. What can you tell me about the person that's next? Fierce feminine power. Fierce feminine. The Black Widow. Joan Cusack. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Black Widow, what was it? Black Widow, what is it called? Addams Family. She was in the Addams Family Values. Black Widow, and yeah. Okay, in 1993, comedy film Addams Family Values, The Black Widow is the Debbie Jelinski, a serial killer played by Joan Cusack. Happens in three. Serial killers has to be done three or more, right? So she will be the third one. She takes a job as a family nanny to Target. She's a Target. Uncle Fester marrying him for his money with plans to blow him up and inherit his fortune. So, I mean, obviously, that I don't believe that's going on. But what I'm saying is, like, I do believe she's going to be next. And you know what's crazy? Is that I'm looking this up, and I just happened to look over, and it says Facebook Erica Kirk, the grieving widow, or whatever, and it has Addams Family, Joan Cusack, fake crying, and it says 144. She's next. Blunt force trauma, stalker. Bump up your security for transformation. Yeah, death, voodoo. Investigations. I'm gonna get fresh. Yeah. Dark spirituals. Yeah. Joan Cusack. Watch yourself, honey. Do everything in your power to protect yourself. Rebuke the energy. Anything you feel like it's not you, go to prayer. Go to rebuking energy. Call upon Jesus and let him know. Rebuke the energy in the name of Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, the shit works. It works. It's crazy. The second I start feeling shit, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, and it's gone. It goes right back to thunder. I'm calling judgment, but if you start feeling anything going on with you, I suggest because I think Michelle died last year, right? It's coming up. Is it Joan Cusack? Is it Kim Cattrall? No, Joan Cusack. Yeah. Do you have any more messages that you would like to get out now? Because Joan Cusack was also in that movie Ice Princess. And when I saw Black Widow, I'm like, wait a minute. She was the Black Widow in that movie. Addams Family Values. So she's next. All right. Thank you very much, Michelle. Appreciate you. Hopefully, Joan Cusack will get that message. And she can take the proper precautions to make sure, she gets her spiritual warfare in check. All right. So now we have Rob and Michelle Reiner. 11:11 on the timer as I'm saying that, guys. It was 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 11 seconds. That's 11:11 for Rob and Michelle Reiner. All right, so for Rob and Michelle Reiner, thank you, Michelle. For Rob and Michelle Reiner, So Rob and Michelle. Am I speaking to the All High, Almighty? Am I speaking with Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with Hayden? Am I speaking with Michelle? Am I speaking with Rob and Michelle Reiner? Okay. Am I using, which one am I using first? Am I using my Scrabble letters first? Or my cards? Scrabble letters. Okay. So for Rob and Michelle, what would you like to talk about? And career? I mean, that's fall. Fall? I mean, October can be significant. 10, completion. Okay, getting the defense. Okay, defense lawyer. Defense lawyer. Okay. So, are you speaking in the sense of 10 as in 10th house? Okay, so career. So you're talking about the lawyer, so you have a message for the lawyer. Do you have anything else you want to tell, like anything else? So it's a message strictly for the lawyer. Okay, now do you want me to, I'm seeing something about Black Lives Matter. I don't know if she's part of that movement or she follows that, but it's something about Black Lives. What was I going to say? Okay, so do you want me to use my letters? You want to use my deck? Rob and Michelle. This is a message to the lawyer. See what they have to say. Fury, violence. I know. Crown chakra, using your third eye, using your intuition. Eyebrow. Purifying eyebrow. Okay, so you have fury, violence, two parental figures, which is the husband and wife. Okay, I know. Wealth, abundance, resources, Carolines, Starseed, Tower, Magic, White House, masculine energy, FBI, eyes, Russian, one, justice, the dark spiritual assassin. Yeah, this is not, I'm not getting this in the sense of with the magic out here. It's just somebody. It's giving me manipulation. Somebody's manipulating something. Demonic forces negative habits or unseen spiritual entities seem to sabotage your person's faith, destiny, your life purpose. Somebody was. This is what somebody was doing to Nick. Okay, yeah, poison. This is giving me different poisoning somebody's character. But here's the thing: you can see him on camera going to all these other places. You know, makes no sense. I mean, other than the fact that maybe somebody was caught on camera going somewhere to do something, which was not Nick, obviously, but there's some type of dark spiritual stuff. The fact that it says to sabotage a person's faith, destiny, or life purpose. Master of illusion, somebody's hidden out of the air. Somebody with giant, somebody can be very big, larger than life type big. Can we clarify the FBI masculine? Asking for a helping hand. Yes. Okay, this is giving me somebody sent a demon to the house. Okay, now I'm not saying an actual fucking demon. Okay, and this, what we were getting in with Hayden is nothing compared to what we're dealing with. Hayden was part of sacrifice. Apparently, so was Michelle, and apparently Joan Cusack is also part of that. So I don't know. But what I'm getting with this is more like somebody sent somebody somewhere. Either that or somebody was manipulating something behind the scenes. Give me something on wealth. Inheritance, ancestry, traditions, legacy. What else? Discuss. Yeah, so somebody was pulling the strings. Somebody was going around pulling the strings. We got Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I'm not Gemini. Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. I mean, somebody could be a Gemini. So we got Gemini on here too. So yeah, somebody could be a Gemini two-face maybe. Starseed and Crescent Torch. What about this? How is this relevant? We'll find out in the fall. Okay. Oh, we also on this card, it's coming out. We got Michael on there. I had that written on there when I made that card. Who's frustrated? Clarify that. Who's frustrated? He is happy. Somebody who trauma dumps. The divine masculine. Why would a divine masculine be surprised and frustrated? What else? Because okay, so building up muscle. This is giving somebody's surprised and shocked about the fact that somebody's building up a strong case. Protection, like they're gathering some type of like information. Justice, justice for the dead. Here always the heart. Assassination, and then harvest on the bottom of this. We also got DNA. So we got sniper, assassin, target acquired, precise, hidden, strategic, maximum impact, targeted stealth. Somebody was chosen to go do this, and then we also got DNA here. I mean, it is the reverse of maybe they didn't leave a trace of DNA, but whenever these come out, I usually always take them upright. So there's something about DNA, knowledge. Okay, so it says gonorrhea on here, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting more pelvic and abdominal pain. So I mean, they were stabbing me in the abdomen. The analysis, logic, facts. Yeah. So this is just giving me the taking a closer look. earthstartribrid right after that. There's a third party involvement, screening phone calls, looking at debt, people going in debt, past due events, shit's on the lowdown about this. There's things that are being illuminated. The sun's starting to come up and shine on these motherfuckers. You have a single from this here? Everything's starting to fucking backfire, bitch. Everything is starting to backfire. Windfall of money. They were probably banking on a windfall of money. Not going to happen. Yep, clearance intent. So somebody's got a gut feeling about something, and then we got the Metatron's cube, and that's the blueprint of life. This is in reverse. Miscommunication, deceit, manipulation, confusion, signals. Somebody's in fear. And now they want to go and say, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Here's your high priestess. What the fuck? Show me yes. Show me no, please. Am I speaking to the All High Almighty? Am I speaking with Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with Rob and Michelle? Am I speaking with anyone else other than the four of you? Okay. Did Nick Reiner murder his parents? That's a no. What he set up? Yes. Have I been giving out false information about anything? No. Have I been trying to manipulate anything? No. Is any of that my intentions? I'm saying no. Okay. I don't. This is crazy. This is crazy. And I said when this guy gets out, I said like he needs to be careful if he gets. I'm not saying that, but it looks like he is going to get out. But when he goes back out there, he needs to be careful because this shit's going to get laced. I was talking about something about a hot shot. Or something being laced, and he's going to get taken out of here because he knows too much. Because guarantee you, he can press charges and all that. So the best way to be able to get him out of here is for him to dive into his vices, lace this shit. Bro, there's a father figure, American possibly, just doing chaos magazine, trying to send this motherfucker back to Heronog. His fingers crossed that's going to happen, but too late. You got a spiritual warrior. A person who fights the inner battle against ego, fear, and illusion rather than an outer fight against people. We got young adult, 20 to 39. We got love here, so it's in reverse, but he needs to start pouring love into himself, okay? We're not talking about being narcissistic. We're talking about, just taking care of yourself better, your health, your mental health, all that stuff. Showing your due diligence, showing more faith into God, and it's gonna give you the house that you need. We also got weight loss here, so maybe it's something about getting in shape. Somebody could have hepatitis C, or this could be some of the things that they're probably going to try and give to you to get you out of here because we got that lace. Because lace is blood transfusion type stuff. Hepatitis C is blood transfusion. We got the perfect mystery. It's going to bind you. 1859. Do you have any other messages you would like to get out to the lawyer or anybody else? That's pretty much it. Okay. Thank you, Rob and Michelle. So now we're going to go ahead and get into Miss Nancy Guthrie. We got 131:12 on the phone. You okay? Thank you. Oh, you boy. You need to. You need to. You need to keep you. You're so sweet. Okay. Okay. Show me yes. Show me no, please. I need to speak. Show me no. Thank you. Am I speaking to the All High Almighty? Am I speaking to Jesus Christ? Am I speaking to Rob and Michelle Reiner? No. Am I speaking to Miss Nancy Guthrie? Yes. So is there anything else you would like to say tonight? Right? Are we using the Scrabble box? Are we using my cards? Which one's going first? Scrabble box? No, back up. Back up, please. Thank you. Listen, okay, listen. I will put him down because you're getting jealous. I'm gonna put you down. You make me keep jealous. I'll be done in a minute. Okay. What would you like to talk about, Miss Nancy Guthrie? Got two. Female. Feminine. Something about a garage. Spare tire. Grim. Show me yes. Show me no, please. How many people are involved with your kidnapping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. How many people are involved in your murder? 1, 2, 3. So 2 people. Okay. Were you only alive for only a few days? Like 2 to 3? Now, how long were you alive for? 1 week? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? No, she was alive for at least 2 weeks at that house. In the letter, the ransom note, because I'm seeing a ransom note, did they lie about her passing away like shortly after? Do you want me to use my cards now? Okay. missing the road to the third party. First stars. Clarify that, please. Okay, but what does that have to do with what's going on? Helping them to heal the bleeding part. Okay. Well, we already know what that is. Somebody sent some dark magic and it's gone back. Annalyn? Yeah, everything that they thought was going to go right, like if they try to leave, the car's going to break down. Humanity. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, they tried. So an Earth Star reversed the curse. Double rainbow good luck. Yeah, that's is only the beginning. Joy. Joseph. I see dead people. Okay. Third party. The executioner. And Lace. What does that refer to? A divine spiritual assassin. So somebody's trying to. Okay. So this is looking like it's regarding towards me what I'm doing here. So we're just gonna. Okay. Can we keep me out of it? Let's keep me out of it. Okay. I mean, obviously, I got a pull and everything, but let's keep me out of it. I know what's going on right now. I also specifically know what's going on at my job. So they think my ex literally has one of his friends working at my job to try and get information. I don't know what else he's trying to do. I mean, I kind of know, but it's not gonna like none of it's gonna happen. I'm already doing this shit. The way he moves isn't the way somebody moves when you're there to just work. If you get what I mean. The way he moved just didn't add up. It's kind of like when I noticed how at the LIU that the gym teacher wasn't really a gym teacher. That person was FBI. The way he moves, it's just certain little things. It's just the little things you do. I pick up on. I'm like, that's not what a normal person would do. A normal person would do this. So you're either hyper vigilant as fuck like I am, but the way you are moving around here, that's not the case. I'm like, you're here because you're trying to get some type of information. It's just the way they move, man. I don't know how to explain it. It's just my spidey senses go up, and I'm just hearing that know, like the metal detector when you get closer, like that. Okay, so what can you tell me about what's going on with the people who murdered you? Somebody works in the health field, healthcare. Maybe in hospice. Somebody can work in hospice. Peace. Somebody might be at peace with the fact that they're not going to go to heaven because it's divine justice. But I even said so many times, and apparently in the letter, the ransom note or whatever, it literally says that she wasn't supposed to die. Like, yeah, you weren't supposed to kidnap her either, and you did that. Can we verify kindness, please? And engagement transformed. Oh my goodness. And I even said, okay. So I made a few other cards last night, and this is one of the ones that I did, and it's kind of based off of watching a clip from Ghost when they were being dragged to hell after bad people died. And I asked, what's going on with the couple that with people who murdered you? Demons keeping you in low vibrations, stagnation bound, drag to hell. Okay? They're bound. They're bound. They can't get out of this. Okay. So yeah, they have an engagement with a new world order, and that's them going to fucking hell. Canonized. Sundial, divine timing. Oh yeah, it's just a waiting game at this point. It's just a waiting game. Peace. Speak up, speak out. Low down low. Heaven. Yeah, terminal. I think somebody works in hospice. Somebody could work in hospice as like an RN or CNA, and somebody else can work in the office setting using like either a walkie-talkie or a micro, one of those things where you make an announcement. Because I was picking up on two of those women. There's 5 people involved. Two of those women work in healthcare. One is married to the man that was on the camera. The other one is the half sister or cousin. No, cousin to the guy on the camera. Cousin or half sister, one of those like sisters. The last thing, 2 to 4 years. Within 2 to 4 years, the future. Achievement. Somebody might end up getting a viral STD, either herpes, hepatitis B, HIV, or HPV. But death is their only option. Death is their karma. Somebody needs to make a call to the White House about the earthstartribrid with all these facts. Getting a closer look. Surprise! Somebody works in the health field. So I think it's hospice. Somebody works in hospice. Somebody could also have children to like toddler ages. Stop chewing on my plants. Stop it. No, you have food. Calm down. Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you have any other information you would like to get out regarding your case? Do you have any other information you would like to get out in general? Are we done with your channel? Yes. Okay. Well, apparently that's what they wanted to tell you. They wanted to let you know. Are you still able to hear me though? I can't really do much about audio. I mean, like, it goes in and out. Are you still able to hear me? What time is it? 9:50. All right, I can get out a quick general message. All right, quick general message. Strongest energy. Thank you, Miss Guthrie. So we did Hayden Panettiere. We did Michelle Trachtenberg. We did Robin Michelle. We did Guthrie. I have everything timestamps. So energy, strongest energy right now. What signs? Aquarius. Libra. Taurus. Pisces at the bottom of the deck. Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Sag. Any fire sign. Something about power, sexuality, and taboo. So, I mean, like, somebody could do this type of work, or, you know, somebody's in the lower vibrational energy area. Somebody needs to do some shadow work, or in the middle of doing shadow work. And we also got Virgo. Okay. What do they need to know right now? Clear audience. Mermaid. Memory loss. Wire transfer. Sloth. Special delivery. Shy. Alright, then we got marijuana leaf, and that's kind of, I was thinking about maybe somebody smoking. Intuition. This is sideways, so I mean, as long as somebody does their shadow work, because we got that in the last one, if somebody does their shadow work, then their intuition won't be blocked. But if you don't do the shadow work, then you are going to have blocked intuition. And then we also got film industry. So again, like I said, sexuality. So somebody could do this type of film industry, or somebody's, you know, watch movies, like a movie buff or whatever. But like I said, with the sexuality, power, and taboos, so somebody probably wants to do like maybe OnlyFans, or like probably somebody is in the adult entertainment industry. All right, Claire aliens, Dharma wheel, travels worldwide. Okay, mermaid, wells, wriggle like a worm on a hook, and win. I did just put out a pick a card reading. It finally posted. It took like 2 fucking days to upload. That was so annoying. And when knowledge of the occult, or knowledge of the afterlife, memory loss. What else about that one? Okay, so something about STDs, chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, so it's bacterial, so it's something curable. Wire transfer. Somebody doesn't know where they got it from. That's probably why they're sitting around too much. Wire transfer, obsession. Again, with the wire transfer, if somebody's doing sex online, like sex work online, people obviously will transfer you money. Obsession, they're probably obsessed with what you do online. Obsession, a drama king or queen. Protection was in reverse. So we have a Leo and a Gemini, probably not using protection when they're having sex. It is what it is. You do you, boo boos, but if you have diseases, man, that's not okay. All right, sloth. Bank. When somebody thinking that they can make money just by sitting on their ass or something? What is this? When I say sitting on your ass, not like sitting on your ass like this, but like sitting on your ass not doing anything, just expecting money to fall into your lap. Verified bank. All right, we got Black Widow, transformation, fierce feminine power, shadow work, urging you to sever toxic ties and take ownership of your personal boundaries. And then right after that, we have Mafia, special delivery, fallen angel, blunt force trauma, and grumpy. There might be some physical violence going on. Oh, so right over here, somebody could have been traveling to collect some fortune. Maybe for somebody's wealth. Somebody could be seen as a siren. But now we got wriggling like a worm on a hook. Okay, we'll figure it out. All right, shy. Verify that. So somebody who's been trying to harm a shy, loving, body, spiritual warrior. Read adults 1859. Intuition. Somebody's intuition was right about somebody being in their north node. Somebody is in their north node with their intuition, knowing that somebody else is in some double energy, like they see you for what you are and what you're doing. Film industry. Diligence, going hard at work at the film industry, guys. Yeah, they want whoever this is. I mean, like they wanted dominion, like they wanted control over somebody's ability to get into the Akashic records and their peace, maybe wanting to control their peace, or maybe they wanted the peace for themselves. Can you clarify wriggle like a worm on a hook, please? And then we'll call it a night. But it looks like somebody's traveled to go do some work on somebody. Harvest. Yeah, they don't want to be harvested. They are going to get harvested. Whoever's gone to do this traveling to collect fortune off somebody who could be considered a siren, mythical. Somebody could be very abundant, wealthy, and they wanted it for themselves. They were trying to harvest that type of energy, but now we got wriggling like a worm on a hook. So I'm distressed. And I said siren, the song Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish is playing on right now. Give me something else on this mafia. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a mafia out there that's happiness hater? This is one of my new cards. Yeah, transformation, renewal cycles, initiation. So maybe to get initiated into this, they are trying to like initiate it to the club or mafia or whatever. It's like they gotta do something to get initiated. Tell me about this blunt force trauma. Justice and reverse passivity, lack of motivation, being unassertive, lack of authority. Well, yeah. So there's also justice in the fact that somebody could either murder somebody, and that could have been the initiation, or somebody's planning on murdering somebody to get initiated. But the fact that that's in reverse, it's giving me it's not going to happen, and that is going to end up happening to them. And I was talking about something about, yeah, now they want to sit here and be like, I'm sorry. Too late. Too late. Like, how are you going to get mad about something happening to you when you were literally doing the same thing, if not worse, to somebody else? Makes no sense. Perfect mixture. Somebody could have been watching somebody to see if they can blackmail them with the perfect mixture to get them to do what they want. All right, guys. That's all I got. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, okay? Love y'all. Bye.